Thursday. Welcome to the On Deck podcast on the Line Star YouTube channel. Alongside my co-host Tyler Weedman, I'm Shannon Somerville, and we've got your top MLB player prop bets for today, plus home run calls of the day. Now, this week's been a rough one for us, Tyler. Uncharacteristic 0-for-5 performance yesterday, and you know it's a weird day in baseball when the team that's putting up the most run is the Washington Nationals, and specifically the bottom of the lineup of the Washington Nationals. Just kind of
plus
a weird
James
day.
Wood.
James Wood. Plus James Wood, who's in another great spot actually today. So you might want to roll it. That was one that I was considering for today. I'm glad you mentioned that. But yeah, we're not going to talk about the fact that the Yankees let me down 2 days in a row. Or maybe we should. Good thing I can't pick the Yankees today. We're dealing with a small slate for tonight. Just 4 games to choose from. So not a lot on our plate. But hey, we're still giving out picks for today. And we actually found a couple good ones, as always, using the LineStar app and the Props Optimizer to help us out. LineStar app is that DFS. You can have a lineup optimizer for your DFS plus Props AI and that home run calls dinger report. That's super helpful for all you guys placing those calls on home runs. Go check it out, linestarapp.com. And Props Optimizer, totally free, available right now in the App Store, wherever you get your apps. Go check it out today. It's a great tool that we're going to be referencing throughout this video. Do us a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. It enters you into our prop bets contest every day on this show. We like to put our money where our mouth is. What we'll do is put together our own entry. If that cashes, we'll give out $20 to a randomly selected commenter. Got to be in it to win it. All right. Redemption is ours, Tyler. We got to bounce back. What are you rolling with today on this Thirsty Thursday? Let's go win some beverage money.
All right, I'm going to roll with Jonathan Aranda, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Our LineStar projections 3.1, consensus is 2. He's facing Gusto, who's allowing a 7.63 ERA and a 260 ISO to left-handed bats, and Aranda is a top 10% hitter versus right-handed pitching, hitting 320 on the season with a 188 ISO. Guy has been crushing it, and I think he stays hot today.
Yeah, those numbers to lefty bats are going to be hard to pass up. I've got another raise for you in my bonus, but because we have to put together 2 different teams on an entry, I'm going to roll with Vladdy Daddy, Vladimir Guerrero, and the Toronto Blue Jays slugger over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. LineStar's projections 2.3 here. What we're dealing with is a top 10% hitter versus left-handed pitching, a 333 average and a 961 OPS against them, going up against Oakland Athletics lefty Jacob Lopez, who, yes, I know he's coming off a pretty phenomenal start against the Phillies where he had 8 strikeouts against them. That was the most for an A's pitcher this year. He's shown some really good pitch sequencing. However, it's still a small sample size that we've seen from Lopez, and my money's going to be on Vladdy Daddy here, especially considering this game is at the Rogers Center, where Vladimir Guerrero, that was one of my favorite picks last year, was over 1.5 bases anytime he's at the Rogers Center, because he actually has been over this 1.5 hits, runs, RBI line 8 of the last 10 home games. Furthermore, the bullpen for Oakland, 28th in opponent average this season. And I mentioned those stats for Vladdy, but here, just to put it into context, he has an 842 OPS at home. That's almost 100 points higher than on the road. So Vladdy Daddy at the Rogers Center, give me over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. We're going to throw those 2 picks on an entry. And if that cashes, one randomly selected commenter wins $20. So you got to be in it to win it. So those are our main picks of the day. But now it is bonus time. We got to give everybody plenty to choose from today, even though there's only a couple of games to go for here. What are you rolling with for your bonus, Tyler?
We're going Jeremy Pena, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. He's hitting 333 over the last 20 games. He's facing Shane Baz, who's allowing a 326 weighted on base average to right-handed bats, and it's a small sample, but Pena's been very effective versus Baz, 3 for 6 with a home run off him. And Baz been off a little bit, so I like attacking him.
You talked about the Tampa Bay Rays in a good spot against Gusto today. So I'm going to roll with the lefty bat of Brandon Lau, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, or you could go over 1.5 bases as well. LineStar's projection for his bases total is 3.5. And in terms of that hits, runs, RBI, LineStar is at 2.9 for their projection. And in fact, Lau's been over this 8 of 10 games, 435 average over the last 7 days with 3 home runs. The dude is on fire. He's top 15 barreled balls and exit velocity versus righties over the last 14 days. So I am fine rolling with him against Ryan Gusto, who's giving up a 959 OPS to lefty bats. Keep in mind, MLB average for OPS is around 720. He's also ranks 282nd versus lefty bats, so that could be good for Lau today. Also good for Lau is the fact that the Houston bullpen ranks 22nd versus left-handed bats. So yeah, give me Lau, maybe even for a bomb as well, but we'll talk about that in just a minute. Those are our picks today. Again, check out the Props Optimizer. That's the tool that we use to help us out in finding all of our prop bets of the day, and it's totally free to use, so go check it out in the App Store today. All right, now it is time for home run calls of the day. Tyler, where are you headed for a bomb on this Thirsty Thursday?
I'm going to roll with Lawrence Butler plus 425 for a bomb. Linestar has him in a 19.3% chance. He has a 232 ISO versus right-handed pitching, and Jose Barrios is allowing 1.4 home runs per 9. Plus, Butler is streaky. He's hot right now. He's hitting over 400 for the last week, and I think he's going to knock one out.
I see your southpaw, and I raise you another one. Brandon Lau, I'm going back to him. I took him for my prop bet, and I'm just doubling down here on a home run as well at plus 430. Linestar's projection for a home run is 21.6% chance, which is actually tied for the second best odds to go yard today, according to our Dinger report. And in fact, Lau's had 4 home runs the last 7 games. We're talking about a lefty bat with tremendous power against righties, a 215 ISO, and he's going up against Houston righty Ryan Gusto, who's got a 3.52 home run per 9 rate to lefty bats. Let's go Brandon Lau for a bomb today. Those are our home run calls of the day. Remember to check out the Dinger report on the Linestar app. It can help you out if you guys love betting those home run calls in the sports books. Go check out the Linestar app today and that Dinger tool. And you can also check out our Props Optimizer. That's a totally free app for you, available right now. And just to tell you what our top projected home run calls are for today, give you a little taste of that Dinger report. We got Kyle Schwarber, Cal Raleigh, and Brandon Lau are both tied for second. Lawrence Butler, that's Tyler's pick, and Ronald Acuna Jr. there. So go check that out. LineStarApp.com is where you can find that Dinger report. Good luck in all of your prop betting endeavors for today. Tyler, hopefully we can turn around the ship for today. Otherwise, maybe we might have to do some kind of like ritual or backwards hat, something to change it up. But I'm thinking we're good here. No reason to panic, guys. We're still over 60% for the season, so we're doing just fine. Good luck in all of your prop betting endeavors. If you've got any lucks, remember to drop them below in the comments, because that comment will enter you into our prop bets contest. Hopefully we can go 2 for 2 today and give out some money tomorrow. We will be back here on Friday for, of course, 5-pick or Flex Friday, whatever you'd like to call it. Giving out tons of picks tomorrow as well. So make sure to tune in again tomorrow and check out Tyler's DFS breakdown. For all you guys playing in those DFS contests, Takedown Tyler has you covered. Go check it out today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.